These are the Olympian gods in fate. First we got Zeus, the king of the Olympian gods. This one he looks like a man with blue skin holding a staff with a lightning bolt, but in actual Greek mythology he holds the thunderbolt, and he is kind of different in this style. Next we have Hera, the Greek goddess of marriage, but we don't know what she looks like at the moment. But this is what I think that looks similar to Hera, but you could tell she looks exactly like the goddess of marriage, since she is the goddess of marriage who nearly destroyed Hercules or Heracles' life. That actually happens in Greek mythology, in the 12 labors story. Then we have Demeter, the goddess of the harvest, who is the mother of Persephone and the sister of Hades, the Greek god of the underworld, which there is a story about Hades and Persephone in Greek mythology which involves Demeter almost destroying the earth with her sadness, but sometimes. But let's just say she does get happy again when Persephone returns from the underworld for 3 years before she returns back in the underworld for another 3 years. Then we have Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea and the brother of Zeus and Hades. He isn't seen that much, but he only appears in the manga as a shadow figure. But we do know he holds a trident and controls the seas in actual Greek mythology. Like, he is mentioned many times who made an innocent woman into a Medusa after he forced himself on her, which caused causes Athena to turn her servant into a Medusa, the Gorgon, which it is actually true in the Greek myth. Then we have Hades, the Greek god of the underworld. We don't know what he looks like at the moment, but you could say that he looks like a man or a skeleton with depicts of the appearances he appears in many anime and manga, which to me he looks exactly like what the art shows of Hades, but we do know he is the Greek god of the underworld who kidnapped Persephone after talking to Zeus, who allows him to kidnap Persephone in the first place, which is true in the Greek myth. Then we have Hephaestus, the Greek god of fighter and blacksmith, who is the son of Hera before she tossed him out from heaven, and he returns to get his revenge on her, but only traps her instead. He traps her on a throne that has vines trapping her hands before Zeus returns and laughs at it, and Hephaestus was made into a god. The god of fire and blacksmith. That actually happens in the Greek myth story. Then we have Artemis, the Greek goddess of the hunt and the twin sister of Apollo. To me, to this design, she looks like a woman, like using a bow and arrow that is made out of lightning, and she has blue hair like her father, Zeus. Which Zeus actually does have a thunderbolt, but in Greek mythology, Artemis doesn't have the arrows made out of thunderbolt, but instead has actual normal hair arrows and defends the animals and women. Then we have Apollo, the Greek god of the sun. However, they made him into like a little goat. Like, we know that Apollo is the Greek god of the sun and the twin brother of Artemis, and also the sun Zeus, that he is known to control the sun with his chariot, and he is known to be one of the 12 Olympian gods, which is true in Greek mythology. Then we have Athena. At the moment, Athena is like an owl-like creature with half white and half black, which is true when you look at the statue of actual Greek mythology. Like, if you go in the museum and see if you see Athena holding an owl, this owl is part of Athena, so it would make sense why they made Athena into an owl in this style. And she is also known to be the goddess of warfare wisdom in Greek mythology. Then there's Ares, the god of war. Like, Ares here looks like a gigantic robot. Like, that actually does make him look like the actual god of war with a scar. So I think the creators actually went smart and actually made Ares into a robot. Which to me it's fine because it looks badass with the scar and Hades looking like a giant red robot that does symbol the war. Then we have Athena, the Greek goddess of love. In this style, she does exactly look like what in Greek mythology, but except with the wings, the ears, and the hearts behind her, which the hearts does have heart symbols, so it does make sense for her to be the Greek goddess of love, and also be the former wife of Hephaestus before she cheated on him with Ares, the god of war. That actually happens in Greek mythology. We don't know anything else about a Hesta, but we only see a statue, a little item thing of a Hesta with flames. Like, this statue does exist in real life. If you go in the museum and see the statue of a Hesta, the Greek gods of campfires. So that wraps up with the Olympian gods. I will probably make another video of gods and goddesses in anime and manga that are based on actual world mythology. But for now, I have finished up with the Olympian gods, but there are other gods in fate that involve demigods and other figures from Greek mythology. But I'm not sure about making a video, but I might end up making a video in the future. So tell me what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next video. This is Iron Angel. And by the way, these photos and pictures do not belong to me. I do not own them. They belong to its rightful owners, and give them the credit for the artwork. And if you guys are a big fan of Faith, go check out the game and check out the anime and read the manga, and make sure to tell me what you guys think in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified for new videos.